I'm Craig Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different and every breakup is different. Work with me and you'll get professional help on your situation. And if you're in no contact, focused on personal growth, my workbook series, The Knowledge, will help you make changes like you've never made before. Available now at AskCraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And today we're going to be talking about I don't know if she's right for me.
Okay.
You know, one of the things I think that we do after a breakup is we really evaluate our relationship and even if it was right for us all along. Mm-hmm. A lot of times we're just going along with things and sometimes in the back of our mind we're thinking this isn't right, I shouldn't stay, I'm unhappy. Mm-hmm. And then it comes crashing down and then we're like, you know what, I really am not sure what I want to do here.
Right.
I miss this person, I want them back, but then I look at all these things and there's so many red flags. Right. I don't think I should get back in this.
Yes, and you can see people work very hard at going over those things and saying, but my heart wants her back, but my head says there's some real red flags here. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So I've got a really good email coaching today, and fortunately, I had planned on doing this one, and she wrote me a reply email today, and I saw it was like, oh, perfect. So she's gonna share her thoughts on what I had said.
Good.
So obviously, what Margaret and I say is different than what I actually typed to her, but I'm sure a lot of the same insights will come out. Mm-hmm. So she said, "Good day, Coach Craig. Your videos are very comforting. It's my music when I'm driving. Aww. I thank God I have found you and Margaret, as you have touched people's lives, especially the brokenhearted."
Oh, I'm so glad.
So this comes from a lesbian couple, and she is in her early 50s, and her partner is in her early 40s, and they were together for over 10 years. Oh. Okay? She says, "I have 2 children, but I was never married to their late father. He was an alcoholic. I never had a relationship with the same sex in my entire life. Our country is not open about it." She didn't say what country she's from, mm-hmm. but obviously it's not open there. Mm-hmm. "We're both victims of domestic abuse. She had 2 marriages. She told me she had a girlfriend in our country for 7 years, but they're not open in public. Mm-hmm. Their relationship went on even when she was married." So, her partner was married to a guy, and she was having an affair on him with, I don't know if it was with men or with women. Let's go on. I think it might come up. We're going to call the ex Brenda. Brenda had flings with men and women.
Okay, that's called bisexual.
But she stopped when we had a relationship and she broke up with her girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Brenda was close to her father. Her mother helped her father earn a living and didn't stay home most of the time. Both of her parents are passed away now. We had ups and downs, but I got used to it. I was confused of my feelings for her, but I felt comfortable with her.
I can't quite put that together.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant either.
Yeah.
And I said even that in my email coaching. I'm not sure what that means. Over the years, she got jealous, possessive, and obnoxious.
Oh dear.
It doesn't sound good.
No.
She was always worried that I will neglect her when my children come home, or when my children come. I assured her that it will never happen, but I'll take it easy and to give me time, as I was away from them for a long time, and will make up those years. So it sounds like the children were in another country and they were going to come, and the ex was really insecure that once the children came, She would get neglected.
Right.
Okay. She goes on to say, Brenda was insistent. She wanted to show them that we are in a relationship. Meaning her children. Both sides wanted me to choose, but I wanted all 4 of us together. She was thoughtful to my children, but my children couldn't accept her because she's a woman, but they respected her.
I'm confused about who's who.
Okay.
Both sides.
The woman that's writing the email
Right.
was dating another woman.
I got it. She has
The woman
children.
that's writing the email has children, and that the ex was jealous that when her children came to live with her, that they wouldn't like her because they're in a relationship.
Okay. I didn't realize they had come to live with her. Okay, I get it.
Okay. I neglected her needs and I struggled from it. I'm not sure what she meant by that. I wanted to separate from her, but my heart said no, especially that she was still struggling financially. One time, she called a police on them over an argument. I think she means the children. Which made my son so furious because she told them we made love. After that happened, she distanced herself from us. So her partner told her children that they were making love together, which I found completely inappropriate.
Absolutely inappropriate.
That is not something that you would say to a child. I don't know how old the kids are, but still.
You still don't say it. It's still tasteless if everybody's an adult.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it feels very off to me. That's a major red flag for me.
Me too, yeah.
I tried to patch things up, but she was different. She met this lady from a group on Facebook who's working in another country as a caregiver. That kind of comes out of nowhere. Doesn't go anywhere with it, but I guess it's leading to something. We moved in May, but Brenda didn't want to move with us. This time, she found a job which pays better. She courted that lady, sending flowers with I love you balloons and cards. I broke up with her in the summertime. I was hurt when I knew it. She kept saying negative things about my children, and that was annoying too. Well, you could imagine.
Yep.
She tried to work it out, and that lady she met online knew about it. I guess English isn't her first language here,
yeah.
so it's a little bit tough to interpret some of these sentences.
Knew about the prior relationship and the kids and the whole thing.
I went no contact for 1 month. I texted her in August. She called back and told me not to text. She will just call. She went to the apartment occasionally and went out a couple of times. We had fun together and she seemed happy. During the breakup, I hit the gym and lost 15 pounds and I'm still doing great. That's awesome. Her eyes became teary when we talked about our past and the breakup. My children did not like that we still see each other because they knew she's courting another woman instead of fixing the situation. But we talked heart to heart. I told them I love Brenda and they should respect that. Brenda knew about it, but said getting back together will never happen as long as my children are there. So that is not good because that sounds like an ultimatum. She said I am unpredictable and my mind is always changeable and won't fight for her. She's afraid of being dumped again and chose my children instead. Oh, that she's afraid that she chose her children instead of Brenda. She's very resentful and always puts the blame on me. We hooked up minus the I miss you and I love you and kept saying she just wanted us as friends. She said it was too late for us as they became close, but it was not official yet. She set the picture of the girls as a home screen on her phone, and I felt jealous every time I saw it. Oh, the other woman. I said girls, but I meant the other woman. She said she's helpless if she doesn't have someone. I told her I don't want us to just be friends as it hurts me more, and I will respect whatever makes her happy. I deactivated my Facebook and I blocked her from my phone. I just wanted to guard myself, but she contacted me through our friend. Last Sunday, she came over and brought dinner. She wanted to go with me to my doctor's appointment, but I told her I'll be fine. She still wanted to get intimate with me. I told her to stop it because now she has a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So now this woman is cheating on her girlfriend with the woman who's writing this.
Yeah.
They talked every day, and Brenda serenaded her. She told our friend that she is serious with the new girl, and she'll make sure it will not fail this time. I learned that her parents are against their relationship. Brenda told me I am her greatest love, and I influenced her life a lot. She says she wants to grow old with me, but doesn't want to give me another chance. Mm-hmm. She says it still hurts, and she wants to know if she should reach out. Was she just after the benefits? She says it's okay if she doesn't come back, but I'll be happy if she will, but not as a friend. I love and I miss her, but I don't know if she's right for me. Please help me because I'm so confused and sad.
Wow.
Wow is right. Felt very intense.
Very intense and very sad. Now, where were the children before they moved in with their mother? Were they with their father, do we assume?
She didn't say.
Yeah. Nor do we know how old they were.
No, we don't know that either. But it doesn't matter if they're 20 or 10, you still shouldn't openly say against that person's will that we're in a romantic relationship.
I think that was totally inappropriate, and I don't think she belongs around the children. The other thing is, she's jealous of the children as if they were rivals, and I don't understand. It's also not the first time I've heard it with a lesbian couple. I'll go back to that later. And what I'm hearing is that sometimes people who were not able to raise their children in what's the average expectable environment feel terribly guilty later and almost end up with, it's either going to be my partner or my children. And the either or is a wrong equation, I think. They're two totally different relationships.
Absolutely.
And the other woman's need to kind of assert her authority to these children is crazy.
Yes. And it was, I think, a violation of trust.
I thought so too. Yeah.
To sit there and to tell this woman's children that we're making love together. For me, it felt like this woman has some kind of personality disorder.
For me too. And to be jealous of children on that level just doesn't work for me.
No, it doesn't for me either. It just is very bizarre.
Bizarre, yeah.
Right? Yes. And the whole situation.
But I've heard the either or situation from several lesbian couples and from several heterosexual couples, where usually the woman, who may have been separated from her children for a while, feels terribly guilty about it, starts to get involved with a guy after she's finally free of the guy she was with, and then feels guilty, I guess, that she shouldn't have a good relationship or that somehow that's going to take away from her availability to her children. But again, it's a false equation, I think.
Yeah.
Now, certainly you would expect to have a partner who was going to support you in caring for the children. That would certainly be what I would look for.
She seems very hostile towards the children.
Absolutely hostile. And this woman can't have that.
No.
She's on thin ice, it sounds like, with the children anyway, since they didn't spend, again, the average expectable amount of time together. So,
she probably feels guilty and wants to make sure she's mothering her children now or making up for lost time.
Yeah. But this woman being jealous of that on the level she seemed to be doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't seem like an adult response.
Mm-hmm. Would you think that there's a certain type of personality disorder that this feels more like than others?
Yeah, well, certainly a personality disorder, which means that, your attachment needs were not met back there. And, you'd have to know more to really put your finger on it. We don't know where it was that this other woman may have been neglected. But she clearly had no faith in the relationship and no faith in herself of being able to help her partner handle it.
Yeah. Very, very valid points.
Yeah. So
I had sent her my reply, and this is what she sent back. This is what she sent to me today.
What did you reply?
Well, a lot of the points that we had already made. She said, "Thank you so much, Coach Craig, for your words. It helped me a lot. It cleared my mind now. It is like I'm wearing a helmet with a light. You as the helmet that protect us to getting into bad relationships and toxic people, and your words are the light that guides us always. An angel indeed."
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was right.
Wow.
I may be still feeling hurt from the breakup, but now I know the cause as I am watching your videos. It really gives me an ample knowledge, especially about attachment styles. I shall continue to focus working on myself to become the best version of me mentally and physically. I will continue to watch your videos and work on your workbooks. I purchased the complete volumes 1 through 5. I am thinking of having a Skype session either with you or Margaret after the holidays. Happy holidays to your family and Margaret. God bless always.
Oh, how sweet.
Yes, thank you so much for the kind
How
words.
sweet.
And for this particular situation, I would really recommend doing a Skype with Margaret.
Yes. Yeah, it might be helpful. It might be helpful. But I'm so sorry that all of you had to go through all this.
Yes, very stressful.
Yeah, but she needed a partner who could support her in being there for her children, and that had to be first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems like at this point you're really looking at things, reevaluating and deciding, is this right for you?
Right.
It didn't feel right for me.
Me either.
So unless she was willing to get into real therapy and work on issues,
Right.
maybe couples counseling and individual,
Yeah.
I would steer clear of this.
I would too.
Because it seems like a lot more stress and drama would be coming with this.
Drama. Because she clearly had something to prove to the children, which sounds crazy to me.
Yeah.
And you can't force a sort of parental relationship on children, ever.
Yeah.
They have a dad. I mean, I suppose she could be aunt whoever, but she'd have to tread very lightly to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, this is a tough situation.
Yes, it is.
But hopefully you saw some things that might help you evaluate this more clearly and reconsider if the person that you broke up with is really a good option for you and your best option.
Right.
So if you want to get our help personally, just go to my website, askcraig.net, sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Margaret is also available for Skype coaching.
Yes, feel free to contact me. I'd love to speak with you.
Just click on Margaret on the top of the website to sign up with her. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And we will talk with you soon.